All right, taking a look here at the roadways. We're looking at on Alaska right now. Got a little bit of wet on the screen there. Continuing on, that is not thunder. That is just a car kind of sweeping by the area right now. Light rainfall is out there currently with a little maybe mist or drizzle associated with that. Most of it's really tracking northward. You get to Eau Claire though, you're seeing the winds are light. The flag's not really blowing up there right now, but you're also looking at the possibility of light rainfall. If this is kind of holding around right now, it's kind of stalled right now. But this it's not, people aren't moving there currently. Anyway, let's get into it. The rainfall we're expecting as we go from this midnight last night, or just overnight last night, going all the way into today. We're looking at this rainfall to pick up. You can see maybe 3/4 of an inch or less in the forecast for you, possibly up to about 1.5 inches. Once you get up to areas by Ladysmith and Eau Claire, you could pick up about 1.5 inches for today. You'll also see as we get into it, highs for this afternoon, you're looking at mostly, looking at mostly 50s widespread here yet again today, from 50 or even 45 from Medford all the way to about 59 degrees in the forecast. La Crosse should be about 56 degrees. You get right into it here. You're holding on to light rainfall, kind of tracking away from us right now. You're seeing light to moderate rainfall up to the north. As we get into the 7 o'clock hour, most of that continues to track all the way up to Eau Claire, so it's mostly along I-94 and above. You'll see that continue on as we go right into the 9 o'clock hour, switching out the model again here, holding on to some snow associated with that going over Eau Claire at the 1 o'clock hour. That starts to track out of the area to the north, northeast, and out it goes. We get into midnight tonight, and you're getting clouds to increase again, looking at more rainfall coming back, crossing the Mississippi River eventually by the time we get between 5 and 7 a.m. in the morning. You'll see this all the way down by Viroqua already, though, and Decorah as well as Prairie du Chien. We just get to the sunrise time, getting into it here. We're looking at least rainfall, light to moderate, some pretty good doses of that, kind of crossing from La Crosse all the way to Sparta as well as Black River Falls. So that means that's going to be exacerbating any type of flooding getting into tomorrow. We'll also see as this kind of moves out of the way by 9 o'clock, it's pretty much out of the region, and then we go into drier skies by 4 o'clock, as you can see in the evening, going into drier conditions. By the midnight hour for Wednesday, you're seeing a few clouds popping back in, getting us back to partly to mostly cloudy skies, maybe even cloudier skies as we go into it eventually by the evening hours. But this is in the morning with light rainfall popping in. It comes back again with a light to moderate batch coming in by the noon hour. That continues to track along, getting some nice little doses of that rainfall for La Crosse, continuing on into the evening commute, and then it gets more spotty and it begins to finish out, going into more rainfall, possibly finishing as we go into the midnight hour, tracking over the area. That's a look at your forecast. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up for you, so please stick around.